Reaper here again with another video. This time it is comic book haul number 24, the last comic book haul of the year for me. You won't see another one of these until February, as I do one every other month. A couple of things. First, I want to thank everybody for all the support that you've been giving me over the last year. I really appreciate it. It's been, like I said in my last video, which was what's yet to come for the rest of this year and next year. It's been a hectic year, but I think a pretty good year, and I'd like to thank you. I'd like to thank all my new subscribers. I am approaching 1,000 subscribers, so that's pretty exciting. And if I do reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. I'm not going to do a contest or anything, like that, but I'll just do a giveaway. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do it, but I have a couple of books that I would, like to pass on to the community for appreciation and all that. So more on that when I do hit 1,000. But I really appreciate it, all of you, for watching and commenting and sticking with me and all of that. Too many people to name, too many people to thank, but I really appreciate it. I want to start off this haul with a couple of gifts that were actually given to me by Deadpool 2323, Aaron. I really appreciate. I'll show them off in a moment, but I just wanted to say thank you, Aaron, for it's an early Christmas present. He wrote "Merry Christmas" on it, so I opened it now. So I didn't want to wait until the 25th to open it, if you don't mind. But I really appreciate what you've given me, Aaron, and I'll show you in a moment. But Deadpool 2323, definitely sub him up. He's from Florida. He's got some great content. And recently, he put out, I think he put out 2 new videos recently. One of them is a contest video, his 200 subscriber contest video. I believe it's 200 subscribers. I could be wrong. So definitely go check that out. And he recently did this 3-part epic mega haul. Great books that he got. I'm not going to tell you what he got. You're going to have to go check it out for yourselves. Okay, but definitely check out Deadpool 2323. Now, Aaron knows that I'm a big Batman fan, and I like Batman, everything with Batman. Restored books, low-grade books, mid-grade books, high-grade books if I could get them, and even some coverless books. Now, a part of the collection that he got, that mega haul I was just alluding to a few moments ago, there were a couple of coverless books. I believe a couple of coverless books. One of them was this book right here, Batman 115. Hey, I love to, sorry for the glare, I love to get any old Batman or detective books. I couldn't care less. They're just such a pleasure to have. They're almost like the ECs. I just love to have them in my collection. So thank you, Aaron, for just gifting that to me. I really appreciate it. But he wasn't done there. I had never seen this one. Dark Knight #1, this cover. Now, I know there were a lot of covers for Dark Knight 3. This is an awesome cover. Look at this. Anytime you can get a cover with the Joker on it and Batman coming at him, it's a great cover. It's an awesome piece to have. I mean, like I said, I didn't even know this one existed. So, Aaron, thank you so much for giving this to me. I really appreciate it. It took me, I was looking at it for about 5 minutes straight, just like admiring the artwork and just loving the way the Joker is on this. This is so phenomenal. It's great. Wonderful. Thank you. And the last book, now this one's an awesome, I mean, not that those two aren't awesome, but this one, when I saw this, I was like, whoa. Look at this. XMen Phoenix End Song #1 of 5, and it's even autographed at the bottom, or sort of at the bottom and stuff. Sorry for the glare. Look at this. Yeah, see? Merry Christmas from Deadpool 2323. Talk about those of you that are cover collectors that really go for just covers. Jean Grey Phoenix, how could you not go for this one? This is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to give this the Mylar treatment after this video. I just got like my LCS had um, a sale, and I knew the sale was coming up, and I knew he sold Mylars, so I was waiting for the sale day to pick up a pack. So that should last me for the next year and a half, I think. But these books getting the Mylar treatment. Thank you so much, Aaron. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Now, let's get to the end of the year haul. Now, I know a lot of guys and some gals, they were showing off their books that they finished their lists of 2017. I didn't necessarily finish my list. I got most of them. Two of them I removed from the list. I don't have the list on me. I guess I should have brought it with me to better prepare for this, but I had a top 12, and there were two books that I didn't get. As a matter of fact, I swapped those books out for two other books. The books were Detective Comics 168, which is the first appearance of the Red Hood, the origin of Joker. I was unable to get that one. It's very expensive. Even a restored copy is very expensive, and it's just not something that I could do at the moment. So one day I would like to get it. It's maybe just a question of when, but I'm going to be waiting on that one, and it's not going to carry over to 2018. That's when I'm just saying, I might have to wait a little longer. And the other book that I took off the list, I swapped out, was Vampirella 1. Why? Because I like Vampirella 1, but it's just not something that as I thought about it, not something that I want to chase at the moment. There are other books in mind that I want to get or have bought that are a little bit more meaningful than Vampirella for me right now. One day I will get Vampirella, number 1, but I chose something else over it, okay? So with that said, we'll go over the books here. We'll start off, as I usually start off, with lower keys. This one, remember I did that video where I showed the Rusty Staples, how I hate Rusty Staples. I had a Strange Tales 126, first appearance of Dormammu. Well, this is an upgrade. It's not much of an upgrade, believe me. I think I only paid $10 for it, and it shows. But I would say it's probably like a 2.5. But, it's still a hell of a lot better. The cover's attached and everything's attached and all that stuff. But still a hell of a lot better than that copy that I showed you, I forget how many months ago. But I was able, I saw it cheap. I was like, yeah, what the hell? I need an upgrade anyway. Maybe one day I'll upgrade this one. Depends on the price. I'm not going to pay crazy money for Dormammu. But here's another one. Daredevil number 8, the first appearance of the Stilt Man. I mean, I don't know. I've always liked the Stilt Man. I've always thought he was, interesting enough. Not super cool, but interesting enough. Lois Lane, 106. I Am Curious Black. Yeah, it's a well-known story among comic book collectors and people when Lois Lane went into the machine and spent the day black. So it was definitely an interesting read. I don't know if it was necessarily a good read, but I don't know. It's always been a book that I wanted to get, and I was glad I was finally able to do it. I'll try to move along quickly. I know we don't want to sit here and watch super, super long haul videos and stuff like that, so I don't blame you. But here we go. Now we're getting, I'm not going to give it away. But here we are. Fantastic Four Annual number 3. I forget the significance of this. I know it was on sale at one of the comic shops here, Zap Comics, as a matter of fact. It wasn't. It says sticker price $15. I didn't pay $15 for it. I forget what I paid. It might have been one of those half off sales. Not the recent one. I think they had a half off sale earlier in the year that I picked this up, and I just never put it in a haul. But I think, I don't know. I don't know what the significance of it. Fill me in on the comments. I forget why I picked it up. Fantastic Four Annual number 6. A lower grade copy, but it's the first appearance of Annihilus. And I think this is the first appearance, yes, of Franklin Richards, the son. Oh, the significance of this is they got married in this issue. I completely forgot. Shame on me. I'm thinking about Franklin Richards. Oh yeah. They got married a few issues earlier in that one. So this is when he was born, Franklin Richards, the son of Sue Storm and Reed Richards. And it's also got a really cool cover. And I like the character Annihilus. A few more Fantastic Fours here. Then I split. Then I have something else to show. Then I go back to Fantastic Four. This was a good story. I think a lot of people that are fans of the Fantastic Four often cite this as, a pretty good issue to read. This Man, This Monster, issue 51, where a guy assumes the identity of the Thing. I forget how. I don't know if he takes some sort of potion or something to that effect and turns into the Thing and aims to destroy the Fantastic Four. But it was a really good read, and it's a nice shape, 4.0. I mean, lower grade, but not too bad. Here's another one. Fantastic Four 67. I believe this is the full appearance of him, who is Adam Warlock. There's so many different cameos and firsts of Adam Warlock. I think this is his first full appearance. I think. But I know there are so many other issues that have Adam Warlock in it, where he makes a small cameo and then makes a even fuller appearance. I don't know. I don't know too much about Adam Warlock, but when I saw this, I picked it up. Getting down. Now this one's a low grade for sure. Maybe it's a book that maybe it's considered a placeholder for now, but I saw it, I got it. I didn't spend that much on it, but it's definitely a key book. It's complete, but like I said, it's got its flaws. But, hey, what the hell? Fantastic Four number 12. I think this is the first Marvel crossover, I believe. It ties with Amazing Spider-Man 1, where Spider-Man crosses over with the Fantastic Four. This is, I think, the first time the Hulk crosses over with the Fantastic Four. It was a decent read, not too bad, but definitely a lower grade copy. But I'm just happy to have it for that significance, that it's the first, or ties as the first Marvel crossover. Now we're going to get away from Fantastic Four for a moment to show this. Now this is a book that I've wanted for a long time, and I was happy to finally get it and showcase it in a December haul, not too far away, few weeks away from Christmas. This is 4-color 178. Does anybody know the significance of this book? No? This is the first appearance of Uncle Scrooge. I was a big fan of Uncle Scrooge ever since I saw the Mickey's Christmas Carol, and then later with the DuckTale series and so forth. So I thought it was just really cool to have his first appearance in comics. And he makes his first appearance here, Christmas on Bear Mountain. Pretty cool story. I think Uncle Scrooge was originally supposed to be just a one-shot character, and then I guess he proved popular, and then he had his own series, and you know the rest from there. So, first appearance of Uncle Scrooge, 4-color 178. Now we're getting back to the Fantastic Four. Now this book is a pretty significant Fantastic Four book, but it's a Silver Age restored copy. So, I typically would stay away from Silver Age restored books because, it's okay. But I did not pay much for this at all, and I said, what the hell? Let me get it. It'd be nice to have anyway. And the restoration is slight, but still there is restoration on it. Ready? Fantastic Four number 5, the first appearance of Dr. Doom. This book, as Gotham Comics Julian will tell you, this book has gone up to astronomical prices, especially in this range of 4.5, 5.0, and higher. It's just insane. Is it deserving to be at that much money? Probably. It's the first appearance of Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom is the Marvel villain, the way sometimes I think Lex Luthor and the Joker are the DC villains to go for. Sure, there are a lot of other great villains out there, in both universes, but I think the villain that really defines the Marvel universe is Dr. Doom. And I think it's almost a tie with the Joker and Lex Luthor. I sometimes tend to think Lex Luthor edges out a little bit more, but not in the sense that he's cooler than the Joker, because most certainly don't think so. But I think, both of those characters are really the definitive rather, DC villains, whereas Doctor Doom is the uh, Marvel villain. And there are a couple others that are close to him, but I don't think anybody surpasses Doctor Doom. I really hope that Marvel Studios buys out those Fox contracts or whatever, so that Fantastic Four and the X-Men could go to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Imagine if what that happens. Another phase of Marvel movies with the Fantastic Four done done right. I'll say it. I don't think Fox did a really good job with Fantastic Four. I think they did pretty good with X-Men. I know some people may disagree. I think sometimes the continuity in X-Men's really fucked up. Pardon my French, sorry. But I think imagine Doctor Doom showing up in a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. That would be something. Really something. So, yes, I had to pull the trigger on Fantastic Four #5, despite the fact it does have restoration. So, what's the last book of this haul? A book that I've been waiting to get for a long time, a book that has a lot of meaning for me, and I was very happy to finally get it. I really was. So, let me hold it up for you. Can you guess what it is? Finally, I was able to get this book. Fantastic Four, #4, the first Silver Age appearance of the Submariner. Once again, I was just talking about Fox selling the rights of Fantastic Four, hopefully selling the rights, or Marvel buying the rights for Fantastic Four. It would be wonderful to see Namor in a movie. I mean, sometimes I don't think Namor gets enough credit. Sometimes I think he's a bit, he's okay. But I realize the significance of this character to the Marvel Universe. He is one of the originals that go back all the way to the. Was it 1940 when Namor first appeared? It was that Motion Pictures, Motion Funnies, or whatever the hell that book was called. But I don't really think it was until Marvel Comics #1 where they reprinted his story from that he's really recognized in the Marvel Universe, but I think mainly with that book, Marvel Comics 1, which is obviously a very, very expensive book to have. But, like I said, Namor, Kazar, depending on how you pronounce it, Captain America, they go back. They were the pillars of the golden, what would be Marvel Universe. And I think Namor, it would be nice to see him in a movie. And I think it'd be great. I really think it'd be great. So, I thank you once again for watching my latest haul video. I know we're at 17 minutes, going on to 18 minutes. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you, Aaron, for the wonderful, wonderful gifts you've given me. I did not expect you to give me a couple. I know you were sending me one of them, but I didn't expect you to send me those other two. It's just fantastic. Thank you so much, my friend. So sub up Deadpool2323, watch his stuff. And I think there's going to be some good stuff coming from Aaron within the next year. I just have a hunch. But thank you once again. I was really happy to finally get this book and the other books too. But I do have a few more videos planned for this year. My video game history video and a couple others. I hope you stay tuned and do my top purchases and my top books of 2018 to get. But, oh wait, did I tell you that this was the last book I got? Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to mislead you. I really meant to say that this was the second to the last book I got. I meant to say this was the last book I got for this year. Thank you for watching. Bye.